What's up, OG, triple OG?
What it do?
OG, triple
It's your
triple.
man. Y'all already
OG.
know what it is. Today we got Corey Holcomb. But before we get into the video, I had some comments that I got about the last Corey Holcomb video that I did. I guess it's some Corey Holcomb fans or whatnot. I don't know if y'all heard of the terms fair use. I can use this, right? You know what I'm saying? And y'all telling me what I can't do and what I can do and I need to stop and all that stuff.
You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do shit.
That's for you dick riding ass Corey Holcomb fans or whatnot who want to come on my page and tell me what I can and what I can't do. What you gonna do, right? But that's enough of that. You know, I just had to get that off my chest. Let's get to the video.
I want to talk about muffin on muffin marriages.
You talking about lesbians?
What are they called?
Oh, Lord.
I just said lesbians today.
I mean, I'm trying to be good with it.
You talking about-
Muffin on muffin marriages. Statistics show they don't work.
67% of muffin on muffin marriages have had a rape, domestic violence, or some type of domestic abuse.
I heard it was higher than that.
It probably is.
A muffin on muffin marriage. I could see some elderly women.
That's them.
They want somebody else to rub it. What's their name, D?
That's them. It's called Pay It Forward. It's two guys. You can't
Okay, we're going to check them out. But
Pay
we
It
on
Forward
this now.
on YouTube, but go ahead.
Muffin on muffin marriages aren't working in the United States of America.
You think it's just the United States?
And I want to ask D, why do you think they're not working, D? Like, come on, speak from the heart. Why do you think muffin on muffin marriages ain't working?
I can go deep with this.
I have no clue. Why
You ain't got no clue.
Why would I have a take on why you think muffin on muffin, or are you talking about lesbians marriages?
Two blueberry
aren't working?
muffins or
Yeah.
blueberry and chocolate?
It was pecans. What? I don't know.
Craig,
I
what
mean,
do you think?
I
Why do you
think
think it don't work?
I think all relationships are in trouble right
It's
about now
different.
because of everything that's out there. But go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not speaking in absolutes. So I'm gonna say majority, like
A good majority.
51% is because the women
That's a lot.
are mirroring each other and they're love bombing each other. They're only being what they need to be to each other to prove that they're better than men, but they're not being who they really are. You know, when you deal with mirroring, that's somebody who doesn't really have a interest in getting to know someone on a deeper level. They're just mirroring the other person until they let their guards down so they can get what they want from each other, which is, you know, trauma bonding with some of these women, or just the security that, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to be who I want to be. I'm going to be what you need me to be to get what I can get from you. So I just think it's fake. I think that they're mirroring each other, that not, you know, and they're love bombing. Love bombing is when somebody always touchy, tell you a bunch of good shit about yourself, always got positive shit to say, but that's not really what they about with you. They just are looking for a way to gain access to you, not necessarily looking for a way to grow with you or really get to know you, you know?
Wow.
That's what I think.
D, you want to say something
I
now?
was just going to say, I mean, the more I think about it, I can only imagine a relation. I can't wrap my head around that. Like, how is that working out? Because, like, women are very overly emotional. So I
Right.
couldn't even imagine two, you know what I'm saying, women being together, no matter what. They can go ahead and say that whole thing about their, whatever the one is the more, you know,
Right.
butch or male towards male, whatever. But I can't wrap my head around two females being together like that.
And then the
And
other
I
thing-
hear that they fight more often than men. Go ahead.
And then women, it's really impossible for women to enforce real boundaries with each other. It's all fear-based. Like, I don't want to do this because I don't want to hurt her. But in a male-female relationship, the power difference, I can enforce a real boundary that creates order. Do you understand what I'm saying? A woman can't really enforce a real boundary with another woman because they're not really a threat to each other. They cancel out. So at some point, a frustration builds with, I can't get this bitch to do what I say because she don't flinch when I do this.
I could imagine.
She put her chest out. Well, where if it's a nigga, I could be like,
Right.
bitch, I'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So they don't have that dynamic, and I think that's why the abuse level is so high because there's no real advantage. It's perceived and fake, and when they get tired of faking that advantage, then that's where the frustration comes in, and they start fighting because it's all imaginary.
No, I know what you're saying. Now, that's where I was heading with it.
Yeah, yeah.
See, everything that's based on fables and fairy tales is going to crash and burn. If you're reading kids' fables and fairy tales, they believe it because they don't know no better.
Right.
But when your life is based off a fable, a fairy tale, because two women living as a unit, a family, that is a fairy tale.
Stop the cap.
That's a fable. There's something missing in that relationship that is so essential. It's called a dick.
One of them said they was gonna suck my dick from the back.
If dick ain't in the house, everything is heading toward chaos. You need a man.
That is terrible. Son.
You need a man. Sex ain't just an act of pleasure. Getting fucked is a form of discipline.
That's some ill shit you just said.
It's not just letting off and getting off. Getting fucked is God's way of showing you
here we go.
who you are.
Poor guy.
How could you doubt it? You're not submitting to something greater than yourself. That's why you would rather be with less than. Because if you think you a woman and you got a wife and y'all are on a course of righteousness, something is wrong with you. Every woman in this world need to be fucked. Now, most of them get fucked and just talk shit about motherfuckers.
We're talking about the pound out, ladies. We're
I
not talking about just a
cannot.
dick in you. We're talking about the pound out.
We talking about a nigga who sweat all over you. Let me make sure I get
Boy,
this
you
right.
guys really
We
think-
talk about when a man get through sweating on you, and he done gave you at least 10 minutes. Because over 10 minutes, that motherfucker probably care about you, or he care about himself too much. It's one or the other.
Or he on something, or whatever he took is powerful.
That too. Maybe that, D. All right. But I'm saying, you as a woman, if you ain't getting a man beating you down in the house, and I'm not talking about beat you up. I ain't talking about that. We could talk about that one day too. But I'm talking about if you ain't got a man with the kids, if you had any, or the dog, whoever outside that door supposed to be like, what would y'all doing in there? That's how a healthy home is built. When people wonder, what the hell is he doing to her in there?
What was that?
Grown folks know what's happening,
Yeah.
but you still be like, boy, what you be doing to that girl up in there? Boy, I hear her. If you ain't got that going in your life, you are not getting what you need to be balanced out.
Hell no!
Well, you can hear him.
D said, what you say, D, when you hear
Well,
him?
you can hear the man. Whoo.
I don't even know what it means. What it means when you hit a man, Craig?
Talking about
but
the nigga
he
moaning
try-
like a bitch.
Not
Yeah.
moaning, no, but he could be saying
Niggas
some
don't
stuff.
moan.
I didn't say moaning.
Yeah,
I said when you hear them, he could be taught. When they use that voice, when they say stuff.
I remember this girl, kids thought something was wrong with me because I said,
And not. Oh my God, they were like, is he okay?
yeah. It took about 4 seconds, I heard this on the door.
No, that's terrible.
I was like, it's all good. Woo!
Mama ain't dead yet.
Right. This is all part of a healthy household. When the children hear pounding,
No,
if the
no.
children ain't hearing that,
I gotta
then your house is not balanced.
I gotta disagree with that.
They got to look at the man, daddy, or whoever over there nowadays, and be like, wow, what is he doing
They
in there?
do not need to be hearing all that. That's where I got to scroll the ground.
They don't need to be hearing all that.
Oh, they can assume. They see. They say, "Oh, mom's acting great."
It ain't just the
Whenever he's
people
around,
hearing it.
Mama be on a
It's-
good mood.
It's also what the woman does. Like, I'm telling you, there's magic happening when you're sleeping with people, especially if it's somebody you love.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm just talking
agree.
about the kids.
There's magic happening. There's bonding happening. There's education happening. There's have to go to the laundromat happening. Depends on who she is.
Yeah.
Some girls mess up sheets and beds. You got to have them good liners, or you're going to have to change the whole mattress out.
When you go out, do you let your woman stand side by side with you, or do you make her trail a little bit?
But what kind of woman is it?
She
Is it
should
your
always
woman,
she
or
should
just
always
a-
trail a
trail
little
a little
bit.
bit,
A little
yeah.
You
fly
got to
by night.
lead.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. Right. So
If she in front of you, you supposed to be like,
That's funny. That's gonna come into play
I
on
flick
one
her
of
on
the
the back of the
pictures
neck.
tonight.
If you don't get your ass.
On one of the pictures tonight.
hey!
I was gonna make that comment. That's funny you said that. I was gonna make that comment,
Yeah.
seeing that on somebody.
The woman should never be standing equal to me. Always at least, I say, 6 inches.
Darlene,
Mm-hmm.
if you standing with your man and somebody asks you a question, a male stranger asks you a question, what are you supposed to do?
While I'm right there with my man, and he's talking to me, the stranger,
Yeah,
I look at my man like, is he talking to me? Is he talking to us? Like, in other words, like you address them like, I know he ain't just bypassing my guy and
Oh, yeah,
talking
that's
to me.
smart. Yeah.
What is that about?
Do you let your woman spit?
No, we gonna get to that, Craig. But I'm just letting the women out there who don't know. If a male stranger walks up to you and start talking to you, you don't know this man
right,
at all.
directly to the woman.
You are supposed to look at your man, look at the dude who talking to you, and do like this.
For sure.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I'll be like, who's this?
And I'm gonna be like, hey, player, how can we help you?
Yeah.
That's how it's really supposed to go. But a lot of girls don't know that. You ain't supposed to carry on with no man you don't know.
What if she deaf?
Then she supposed to do this.
Oh,
Same shit.
A little bit more. You know, like,
put more emphasis.
right.
I cannot. They said I'm gonna wink.
You're not
Oh,
supposed to
yeah,
talk for yourself, especially
I
in
love
the
that.
presence of strangers. Now, you might see somebody you know at work and be like, oh, hey, how you doing, Fred? Then you're supposed to tell your man after you say hi to him, or you really supposed to say it before,
Right away
but I'll
you're
let you
supposed
say after it, this is so-and-so from work. This is my man right here.
Right away, right. And then
You know
you'll
what
be
I'm
like, how
saying?
can I help? Right. What was
And
that?
Then after that, you ain't got but about 15 to 20 more words. If you keep talking after that, you're out of pocket. Unless you ask for that.
That's real shit.
You're supposed to ask for it. Is it all right if I talk to him for a while? Make sure he see you say to me, is it all right if I talk to him for a while? I know him from work. And I'm a nice guy, so I'll be like, you talk to him for a little while.
It's funny.
Seem
But if
funny.
you got
G?
that, no, I know, but I'm saying it. But if you got that type of relationship, you should already have that understanding. But I hear you, it's new people and especially this generation. He's supposed to know that. That's like a given.
Ain't nobody got your best interest but your man. And if you out here with a man that ain't got your best interest, nothing can help you.
Yeah.
How
Facts.
can you be helped if you out with a man that ain't got your best interest?
You're just going to have a bunch of problems out there.
Like, I don't know. Is there a class that women can take to learn how to meet a man that has her best interest, or do she just need to know this?
It's called, most of it's experience. You're just going to have to, yeah. You're just going to have to go through it.
If you out with a man who ain't got your best interest, you're going to make a lot of excuses of why everything happened. But if you out with a man who has your best interest, you can bet on him to handle what needs to be handled. That's why you ain't supposed to be with no busters.
That's real.
Nobody who you look at as weak. You're supposed to be with somebody who will do what he has to do to protect the honor of y'all union. And it ain't got to be marriage. It could just be, this is my girl. This is my girl. We ain't got married, but what you want, player?
You gonna learn today.
What? Ain't nothing to talk about.
Saying D-line.
All right. This was a good subject. Let's talk about when Corey mentioned about you are with your wife or your girl or whatever, you know, and some man approach her and want to talk to her, and you there. You know what I'm saying? My wife already got instructions to look at me and see if it's okay with me. And just like Corey said, oh, okay, yeah, you can go to talk to him or whatever. That's like protection right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to protect my wife with my life. I'm going to protect my kids with my wife. I'm going to protect my family with my life. Let's talk about some of the things that, was being mentioned. As far as about the man leading. A woman, I said it in my last video. All women need a man to lead them. Because again, they be all over the place sometimes. I ain't gonna say all the time, but a lot of times women they feelings and emotions, it be everywhere. And they need a man to guide them through them feelings and emotions and whatnot. A man got feelings and emotions, but we know how to control those feelings and emotions. If you're a real man, if you're a strong, real man or whatnot, it just can't be just any Joe Blow or Pookie and Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a real man, right? Another thing, we're not equal. The woman and the man are not equal. The man is stronger, you know what I'm saying? As far as with thinking and numerous of things. We're just not equal. Let's talk about, two women being together. It's fictional. It's not real. It's not natural.
Nope.
It's not natural for a woman and woman to be together. Just like, it's not natural for a man, and that's the whole nother story or whatever. I'm not even going to get into that. But a man and a woman together, it brings balance. It brings balance to the house, to your children. It brings balance to the world. A man in the house, it's order in the house. See, my house, it got order in this house. You just can't do anything. We got rules and all that stuff here. And it got to go through me.
No, little nigga, you can never be like that.
And that's the way it should be. He spoke about God. God established that. The man is the head. Right? Then the wife is God, man. The wife. And if it's out of order, then it's not going to work out. It's going to be hell in your household, and it's just not going to work. Those are some of the important things that I wanted to talk about that they spoke on. I know I jumped around and I didn't talk about everything, but, these videos can get long trying to talk about everything. And, I don't want to do that. Again, this was a good video. And again, to all you Corey Holcomb fans, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking y'all for being Corey. I'm a Corey Holcomb fan. But I'm not finna, be trying to tell who can use his videos or use his content and whatever, and it's fair use. I'm not gonna do that. Because again,
You ain't going to shit. You ain't going to shit. You ain't going to shit. You ain't going to do it. You ain't going to shit.
so, those to the comments that I got from you, Corey Holcomb fans and the Corey Holcomb police or whatnot. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This your man. Y'all already know what it is. Ghetto Talk.
What's up, OG?
Holla at y'all on the next video.
OG,
Y'all
triple,
subscribe, like, and share. And to the next video, peace.